Hello, Gary Hernandez here. Welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. In this video, I want to go over how to use your cane to redirect a solid object coming at you with somebody swinging it very hard. Giving me a hand is one of my cane students, Mr. Mark, and we're going to be talking about when someone comes at you with something pretty solid like a baseball bat. Now, we know baseball bats are either wood or aluminum or metal, but this right here is a good solid aluminum bat. It's got a good little weight to it. So, and we're going to do, he's going to overhead swing with power, and then he's going to go ahead and do a side, but first we're talking about an overhead with power. Go for it. Then if they swing at a sideward angle, so what you see me doing in that, and here's slow it down for the next one here. He's coming to my head, and go real slow for a second. If I stand here, and I've shown this video before, but I wanted to go over it again and talk about how to use a cane well and how to redirect it well, and also the basic cane itself. When I'm blocking, if I stand here, no matter what kind of cane I have, I'm taking a risk on two things. This person, especially with somebody his strength, hitting this, cracking this cane, which could crack it and blast it right through to me. And even if it cracks it or it doesn't break, it just cracks it, like we did in the video in the past for me and Bob broke the cane when I stood there. I felt it right down to my wrist. So for like a day or so, my wrist and my fingers hurt. So, there's somebody asked a while back, and I need to do a video on that, which canes, do people prefer? A derby style or a crook style? Well, and if you look at that, my answer to that was, I like them both because honestly, it's not the cane. It's the person that's trained how to defend with it, to be honest with you. You can take a crappy cane, even though it may break or crack, and still redirect it and get one good deflector use out of it and then attack. Now, when go ahead and swing again, pretty good. You notice I'm moving my body as well. Even if I can't move real good, again hard, I'm still shifting my body and moving. Now go slow for a minute. Because again, that might power through. Don't try to anticipate that you're going to, because what I'm doing is as it hits, I'm turning. I'm not doing a big shove, and I'm going to talk about that, and reason why. Because if you had a machete, and we used a machete in another video, where Bob's coming at me with a machete, and I'm redirecting it, and you can see the gouges we showed you into the cane. Even though the cane didn't break, I was still able to deflect or redirect the machete and go into a defensive technique. But as he's coming toward me, go a little bit slow. As it's hitting, don't try to anticipate and try to go diagonal because it's going to slide down. If it's a machete, it's going to slice your fingers. If it's a bat, it's going to bust your knuckles. Do that again, sir. If I go this way, again, it hits the knuckles or it gets caught up in the crook, and we don't want that. So as he's coming, go ahead and go hard again. And I'm in close, and then I can move. I'm redirecting. So as it's coming in, as I'm redirecting it this way, I'm moving my body away, allowing me to move, and so I'm not absorbing the impact. When he comes sideways, again. I'm still redirecting, striking, and moving. I'm not, go a little bit slower. I'm not standing here because A, he's going to either crack the cane or push me through. And I'm going to feel that all through my wrist, and I don't want that. So I'm doing what I call riding the wave. Like, let's say he was throwing, use the bat like it's a roundhouse. He was throwing a roundhouse here. I'm riding the wave when I block the leg, and I'm moving, so the energy is going one way, and I'm kind of going with it and I'm not doing force on force. I'm not doing, when someone's kicking or punching and you want to go force on force because your bones are all strong and everything, that's great. As you get older, and I'm touching 60, I don't want to do that anymore. And number two, I want to sit there and not absorb his energy into my body, but I'm going to kind of, move it around and boom. That way I don't take a full hit. So when he goes real hard again, go hard. Bam! Now I'm not taking that impact and that hit. So let's say he steps real hard. Step off that back foot real hard. Go. Come on. Ah, you're being nice. Come on. You know where the hospital is if I get hurt. Come on, big boy. Boom. Now I'm not absorbing the blow. I'm blocking it, redirecting it. I can take a hit. And I'm not taking the hit, but I'm absorbing the hit through pushing it off. A little bit energy transfers away. I'm transferring my energy and body this way. That way, the cane won't break. My fingers and joints won't get destroyed. And my head and ribs won't get busted. So you want to practice that redirecting. One more time as he's coming through. And move. As he's coming to the side. And move. That allows for whatever you want to do. So remember, it's not really the cane, people. It's the person training. I suggest definitely get training with the cane. And again, don't stand still. Move. Even if you got to shift a bit. Redirect that energy. That way you don't take such a hit, because people may not come at you with a cane, but there are people that carry bats and stuff in their car. I know a guy that carried a baseball bat, a glove, and a ball in his car. He did not play on any company team. That was so he can use the bat if he had a problem with somebody, and it looked like he was playing sports. So no one questioned it. Mark, thank you very much. So hopefully that helps. Work it, like I always say, work it really good. Make sure you're moving, and boom, counting to the right spots. If you get an opportunity, please subscribe to the channel. It does help us very much. Hit a thumbs up if you like this, please. And thank you again. Gary Hernandez. I will see you guys very soon. Good night.